Alright, so things are going well. I'm researching things. But you know what? The scale of this, while decent, isn't quite big enough. I believe the key to my world domination lies in drones. So my goal here is to automate logistics stations and drones. Yes, we shall take over the galaxy. One slow transport at a time. Beautiful. To do this, I'm going to be expanding my spaghetti bowl here. I've already added several pieces of equipment and, well, as you can imagine, things are getting a little bit confusing. Trust me, if you have no idea where anything is, and it's kind of hard to follow along, don't worry. I don't have any idea myself. Now, let me just give you a quick tour of what's happening inside of here so that you have some context for the what's about to hit you. Essentially, what I've got going on here is a bunch of oil running through different oil refineries. This gives me different byproducts, such as oil and carbon. That's all coming out over here. The first line that I have of equipment inside of here is a bunch of different chemical plants. And these chemical plants are giving me a lot of different products that end up on conveyors right here in the middle. Now, to make use of all of these products that are coming out of the chemical plants, I have additional facilities that I've placed on the inside of here. Basically, we're just layering in more and more technology as we get towards the center. However, in order to make things a little bit more flexible, I've set up several planetary logistics stations here, which eventually will be upgraded to interplanetary so that they can be shipped wherever they need to go. So a lot of resources can be built up here and moved between different facilities inside of here, or we can use the towers to ship them elsewhere. So while this particular layout is indeed quite confusing and a little bit hard to work, it does show just how flexible this game is, which I think is really cool. Plus, when you add in the towers, which are the key piece to this whole puzzle right here, it really does kind of show you just the larger scale of things. We can ship things in and out, not only to this planet, but other planets as well. So I'm trying to build up high levels of technology here so that I can use that to then expand out further on this planet and even further into the solar system and even further into the galaxy. The first thing I need to automate here is the Planetary's logistics station. It's just a little bit of steel, a little bit of titanium, processors, and the particle container. I believe I have all of those somewhere. Yes, I do. Here's the particle containers. Where do they come out? Oh, they come out right here. Okay. Okay, I probably only need one assembler for this. So I'll put that right here. And then I'm just going to grab that so that we have... go to buildings, planetary logistics. Okay, we got that. CPUs. Okay, that's right there. Actually, you know what? We just got to bump this down a little bit. Titanium and steel. Now, those two might be a little bit difficult to get over here. But let's not stop there. What's the next thing I need to build? Wait a minute. I have titanium here. And I could put steel there if I wanted to. Though I think I have steel somewhere. Oh, geez. It's way over there. But you see, it's already coming out right here. I just need to go up with it. Uh-huh. Oh, and even better, we could just put conveyors right up here. Which means... Oh, yeah, we can run it all the way over... all the way over here. No. Okay. And then, a little bit higher, over that thing. Oh, I like that. Now for titanium. We already have titanium here. So I'll grab it off of that line and then start to run it all the way over here. Same sort of deal. Alright, so now to upgrade that building, the Planetary Logistics Station, into the Interstellar Logistics Station, I need only to add titanium alloy and the previous building itself. Has anybody seen titanium alloy around? I know it's here. Oh, gosh, it's all the way over here. Why didn't I build it over here? Little do I know. Hey, look at this. We're finally below 60 frames per second. I feel like that's a bit of an accomplishment. Haha! Now I need to upgrade to a 3080, don't I? If only we could buy them. In case you're wondering, I'm running a 1070, which this is doing really well. Granted, I do have kind of an overkill CPU. That's a 3900X. But just you wait, we'll push it to the limits one way or another. Ah, that is, once I start automatically building all of these drones. Oh yes. Here it comes, the final component. And now we start to make the machine automatically. Finally! I haven't made any buildings this time. Can you imagine? I'm this far into the game, and I've been crafting all of my buildings in here. I can feel your judgment. Speaking of which, I need to make a storage box. Okay, so here's my grand strategy. Rather than dropping this out onto the conveyor, no, I'm just gonna go straight from here into the storage box. So inside of here, I can control how many planetary logistic systems I want. Technically, I think I only need one stack. So then I'll put the next one just like that. Ha. And then after that, to pick things up, well, I can put it right inside of here. At least for now. Though I think I might upgrade all of these platforms to the much larger version so that I can then ship them wherever they need to go. One thing at a time, though. All right, so technically I could make more particle containers and make everything go faster if only I had enough graphene. So I think some of these power plants need to go, and they need to be replaced with this, like so. Which means these conveyors here need to be dealt with. The spaghetti. So much spaghetti. Okay, there we go. You over there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I really should have put the conveyors down here first before I paved over them. Well, alright. Let me just cram the camera in here. Figure out how I'm doing this. Okay, so this conveyor one goes in, one comes out. Ha. Alright, so there's two more. Oh yeah, see? Now they have graphene. Ha! Problem solved. So I wonder how many can fit in here. I noticed I had a couple of machines here not working because for whatever reason that wasn't picking things up. There we go, there we go. Now we got the blue stuff, which is running to the peach colored stuff, which is then running to the assembly colored stuff, which is then stacking in here, which is now soon going to stack in here once this is full. Holy cow. Does it have to go to a stack of 100? Okay, so that's good and all, and probably puts me well on my way to world domination. However, now I need the drones. What does it take to make a drone? Iron, a processor, and some thrusters. I'm pretty sure I have thrusters somewhere. Didn't I start making those? Ah, yes. Here they are. Thrusters. Oh, and here's a station. All I gotta do is figure out how to get the conveyor from here to there. Easy peasy. So I'll head on over there. Alright, so I have a supply of thrusters here. Thank you. Oh, and I have a supply of iron there. So where can I get the iron out? Nope. See, this is why I need to upgrade these, because I don't have enough ins and outs for all of them. Alright, we will do this. Local, remote supply, local demand. There we go. That's what I want. I tell you what, I'm actually going to get rid of this right here. I don't want that anymore. Sure hope I picked all that stuff up. And I'll put it in right here. This way I should be able to... Yeah, I can just do that number. So then if I plan for something like this, where I have two of these here, one of them is looking at this drone, and the other one is looking at that drone. Aha! Once again, it requires that processor, and then it requires a different thruster, reinforced thruster. What does it take to make the thruster? Okay. Aha! I got exactly what I need right here. Again, almost seems like I was planning for it. I can see that this hydrogen is going to be a problem. Always is. So I'll get rid of all of that. I'll switch this up so that that is looking at this vessel. That is looking at that one. Which is perfect. What's coming out here? Oh, perfect. Right, exactly what I needed. So that goes right here like this. this conveyor comes in here. And then I just nab that. We nab that. And we take those. And then when the thruster is complete, it just shoves it over there like that. Technically, I will need thrusters, though, for another piece of equipment. So rather than doing that, I've got a little bit of space here. Okay, hold up. Here's what I do. I switch this. I flip it around so that the thruster is this one. Right, so this is the thruster. And then this is the big ship. And then I can use this conveyor right here. And if I ever upgrade this, then I can have a surplus of thrusters, which is useful for building some other pieces of equipment as well, which I have yet to introduce to you, but they might be really important. So, big thruster, big logistics. There we go. I could just put a storage container right there. That will unload the Interstellar logistics stations once I get them done. Ha! Nice. Once again, we need processors, tiny little thrusters, which I should already have, and the iron ingots. I believe, yes, everything I need is right there. Darn it. Not so easy. But you know what? Where there's a will, there's a way. And there we go. Bam. You make that. Then I gotta figure out how to get that over here. Oh, hey, a perfect opportunity for a legitimate use of a splitter. A rare beast indeed. So, I go in like that, and then we take this one, and we bring it out. We keep it high, and then we go down low, just like this. Good splitter. Probably should have used those a long time ago. Oh well. Now, if I want to, I could probably take that out of here and figure out how to get it back in here. And then use that to ship out or be a local storage. But for now, a bit like we're doing right here. Yeah. I'm just going to store it in a box. Oh, I think I just figured something out. So I unlocked a piece of equipment called the Orbit Collector, used to collect resources of gas giant. It needs to consume the collected fuel materials to maintain the energy required to work in orbit. But notice what it takes to make this. It takes a full accumulator. And what I have over here is an empty accumulator, which makes me come back to this mysterious piece of equipment yet again. What if your job is to charge and you put in accumulators? So what if I do this number? That would explain the conveyors, right? If I go like that, okay, there we go, and that flows in. And if inside of here, I put, yes, accumulators, and then if I go like that, there goes a couple of accumulators. You have accumulators. Accumulate. Do it. Do I not have enough power? Oh no, I've got plenty of power. There we go. We just need more power, apparently. Real-time battery data. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I know what I'm building over here. Accumulators. And then I run it through here to charge it, and so on and so forth. I was planning to do more research stuff in the middle here, but it seems like, nope, it's going to be all factories. Speaking of things, how many drones do we have now? Ooh, yes, over 100. How many of these giant facilities? Only 2. Gosh, it's kind of slow. Okay, I think it's time. Finally, time to address the hydrogen in the room. If I use an assembler, a bit like this, and set it up to make hydrogen fuel rods, I can consume hydrogen along with a little bit of titanium ingots to make these fuel rods, which are really useful for powering up things like my mech. But up until now, I've just been using whatever scrap I've had in here and burning it up for power. But technically, I don't need to do that. However, I feel like that's one good way to compress the amount of hydrogen we have. And out of curiosity, if I go over to power and I find my thermal generator, once again, good old friend, what happens if I throw those in here? Oh, well, look at that. It absolutely loves it. 2.16 megawatts, conversion rate 80%. But if I just feed it hydrogen, well, okay, it works just the same. There's really no reason to do that. Clearly, what I need to do is just to take those generators and go over to my hydrogen farm and burn it up. Pave over everything. Yeah. There we go. Now I'm generating extra power, and you can see just a little bit of purple there for charge. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? A mini fusion station? That's some new tech I just unlocked. Where is that one? I know you're here. Okay, beats me, but it's in here somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna have to try to make that. Nanotubes, magnetic rings, processors. See, I told you those processors are used everywhere. Carbon nanotubes. Ooh, I can make 5 of them. Alright, what is... Let's take a look at this. Miniature fusion station. Needs fuel. Wrong fuel type. You don't like that. I bet you like the hydrogen fuel rod. Nope. What you need is deuteron fuel rod. I'm gonna call it dude rod. You need some dude rod. Wow, look at that. Nuclear power or something like... I don't have deuterium. I have to get that from a gas giant, I believe. Alright, so just out of curiosity, I think I have a little bit of it over here. Whoa! I've got a total of 11. Alright, there you go. I have enough to make 1 fuel rod. Now, I'm just gonna be real with you. That contains 600 megajoules of power, and plus 300% charge rate. When you compare that to the hydrogen fuel rod, which is plus 200% charge rate, that only has 40 megajoules. You can see why that is such a powerful thing. Bam, 9 megawatts, just like that. Ooh, and it lasts a good amount of time. Alright. Guess I gotta get that stuff figured out. Alright, so just to stack yet another thing on top of another thing, we will make that stuff right over there. Which means I can use a real splitter again. Oh, and I can even use this one. Oh, look at this. This is so cool. You go in like that. You come out over there. And then I just pull the conveyor out just like that. Boom, there goes a little bit of hydrogen. Nice. Bring that right over here. Line it up. And I have exactly what I need to finally make something I probably should have been making for a long time, the hydrogen fuel rods. Feel free to judge me if you want. I can't hear you. Ooh, big upgrade for the logistics drone flight speed. Oh, look at them. Yeah, they're cruising now. Alright, one thing I should be doing over here, since this is already happening, is I should set up a few of these. Yeah, there we go. So that one can feed just like that, which can feed that one, which can feed that one, which in turn can feed this one, and this one, and so on and so forth, until I get to the end, where I'll put a fabricator, and then this conveyor over here, whoopsie, will stay high, go low, just like that. Cool. And that can kick out all of that deuterium, which we can see start to accumulate right there. And then I'll pull that out of there like so. And then we'll run the hydrogen over here, just like that, go up a level, and feed it in just like that. Boom. Now the question is just how much power we're using. Well, okay. So the next thing I need to make is an assembly facility somewhere over here to make those dude rods, which is that one right there. Oh, crap. So these are all the way over there, which means I gotta figure out how to get that over here. Alright, well, never fear. Just a little bit of conveyor spaghetti and we'll get it. Here's how you handle this stuff. You put down one of these giant containers over here. You go inside here, dump all of your inventory, or close to it. You suck up all of that stuff. Then, and we do this number. Then you realize your conveyors are over here, and you need all of those back, so you do that. And you know you can get the conveyor that we do that, and then you go over here, double stack it all the way, all the way over here. Then you realize you need to go up even more, so you do that, bring it over, I'll accept this last one. Okay, then you deconstruct that, and you take your conveyor down all the way home, so you can start making all of that in your accumulator right Bam, you get hit in the face with some research. Look at that, +5 logistic drones carrying capacity. Nice. I'm going to have so many drones. I'm sort of glad I'm going through all the effort, though, of using conveyors the first time around. It'll make solving everything with a giant drone swarm all the more satisfying. Aha! Alright, so now, take this out of here, go in there like that, and this makes this. And you realize, once again, you left everything in your inventory over here. What do you need? The grabber things. What do those look like? There they are. Do that number, trim up the conveyor ever so slightly. Realize that you simply don't have enough electromagnetic turbines because everything uses them, like all the drones. But that's okay, because you don't need that. Last thing you gotta do is grab this, throw it in there like that, and boom, we're making these things. Money. And once again, it's slowly dawning on you that you need to upgrade this because you don't have enough ports for everything. But it's gonna be a massive pain in the butt because all of those conveyors and filters, and I know you're gonna misclick one of them and that'll be the end of you. But hey, until then, look at all of those rods right there. Boom! Slap those suckers inside of your suit. 4.8 gigajoules. Power, baby! I should have been doing this a long time ago. Oh well, live and learn, right? Now the most important question of all. What do I do with all the super magnetic rings in my storage? If I deconstruct the box, I lose everything I've made in there. If I try to grab it, I won't have enough inventory. No. Bingo. That's how you do it. Professional. Now what? Man. This game has one deep tech tree, I tell you what. Alrighty, well, we made a lot of really good progress today. I will admit it was confusing and probably kind of hard to follow in that video, but I do apologize. Things will smooth out a little bit as we expand beyond this center part and move out larger and larger with our base, because my next step here is to ramp up production so I can make lots and lots of things. But that is now very, very possible because I've automated a lot of this key pieces of equipment here. So this is the Interstellar logistics system. These are now being produced automatically. That allows me to place down very large buildings, allowing me to ship things in and out of those buildings very, very quickly. I can move a lot of resources that way. Also have loads and loads of these logistic drones ready to go whenever I need them. And if I need to go between all of the planets, boom, right here. Logistic vessels building up. And even though it's kind of been off screen, I've also been working on the technology here, researching more and more advanced things so I can move through the tech tree and get to the higher level stuff. And finally, we've started to automate the deuterium fuel rods, allowing us to have a very substantial source of power that we can move not only within our base, but to different bases on other planets, making it very easy to kind of set up larger logistic systems, both within our solar system and kind of beyond into nearby planets. So I think we're off to a really good start here. It was definitely difficult to set the base up like this, but you know what? I think it's looking awesome. In the next episode here, we're going to be scaling things up significantly. Loads and loads of more production, swarms and swarms of drones. This solar system won't know what hit it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of the Dyson Sphere program. If this looks like the channel for you, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. And as always, stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out.